I have no idea where we ended last time. We kind of died, so if you want to comment and we will elaborate on whatever we were talking about, but I have no idea what we were talking about. I have no idea what she's doing. But yeah, I think we were talking about family members. And I was talking about Jack. And yeah, so I have 6 of us in total, my 2 step-siblings, and I have 2 older sisters and 1 younger brother. My step-siblings not included in that. I do have 1 step-sister and 1 step-brother. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Yeah, there's just a lot of my family member, and then there's Jamie, Emily and Leon, which are my cousins, and that's Emily included, obviously. But yeah, I don't really know. I think I don't know, I'll give you like a small snippet of information. I kind of lived with my mum for forever and got to the point where I finished school. I was at college and it was just really difficult to travel. She literally lived in the middle of nowhere, and it was costing me a lot of money in a taxi to get to the nearest bus stop, like to get to the nearest travel link in general. So eventually I said to my mum, you know, I think it's time I move out and move someplace else so I can be in a more travel link area, I suppose. It's easier for me to find a job. College wasn't successful, so I'm currently unemployed, but I'm hoping to get back into college shortly. I'm filling out an application form. And then get back into work. Hopefully I'll be able to do part-time college and part-time work, so I can do both at the same time, so I can kind of like full speed ahead sort of thing, because I'm 19 and my life is going ridiculously slow, so yeah. I don't really know.
And I'm going into, oh wait, no, I can't tell them what year I'm going to.
Yeah, because we're guessing Emily's age. She's going into the next year. She is in secondary school, that is blatantly obvious. She's too, like, young looking to be not in secondary school.
No,
and old looking not to be in primary school.
Here is the story. So basically, I went shopping with about 5 friends. There was loads of boys, loads of girls, yeah. Did I say 5 friends?
Yeah.
I meant to wait.
She went shopping with a bunch of friends. She's actually counting it out.
I went shopping with 12 friends.
Ooh, 12.
And we were going into River Island. And then we were coming out, yeah. And then I was like, we were trying to guess our ages, or if we didn't know each other. And a lot of them was like, well, my ex, we all guessed he was like 9.
Yeah, because he's so small.
And then I was like, what about me? And all 12 of them all shouted out 5.
Aww. You do have a baby face.
I do not look
but
5.
Because you wear makeup and you're quite tall, you're taller than a 5-year-old, that's for sure. But you are quite average height for your age. But yeah, I do think I'd probably question, like, if you were to go to the cinema and you were to see, like, I don't know, a PG film or something, I do think I'd question why you're not with an adult. Which is bad, because, you know, it's PG.
I got to over 12 films and they don't question me.
True, but I don't know.
It's offensive.
But yeah, so I'm like, I wouldn't say I was fresh out of college. I'd like to say I had a gap year, because I technically have, just not doing the things that normal people do on a gap year. My face is really shiny. Why is my face so shiny?
Oh, well, my face.
You're kind of like chilling out in the dark there. But yeah, I kind of like didn't have a gap year, but it has been a year since I've been in education and I haven't had a job in that time, so I basically have had a gap year. But hopefully things will change. But yeah, so I moved out of my mum's. I did kind of say I was moving in with my boyfriend and I wasn't. I'm glad I didn't, because we ended up breaking up, like, we broke up like 3 weeks into the whole move, because
only because my mum and everyone else didn't like him.
It wasn't even that. It was like, things were going completely wrong. And you know when you have other family members that normally don't have any opinion whatsoever on who you date, and even they say he's a douchebag, and I was like, okay, kind of opened my eyes a little bit, and I was like, okay, he kind of is a bit of a douche. So we ended up breaking up like 3 weeks into the move, and I moved in with my auntie, hence why I'm with this beautiful one. But my auntie and my mum don't really get along. That's a major understatement. So she wasn't very happy with it, so I wouldn't really say we were on talking terms at the moment. So, yeah. If I have enough of a breakdown to upload a video sobbing and crying about my mum, that's like, you know, there's just starter information. So, you kind of have a basic idea, but I doubt that'll happen.
How many relationships have you been in the past year?
In the past year, I've been in 2 relationships. Why is that a big surprise?
I'll just keep quiet about mine then.
I was dating this guy called Rob in February, and then after him, we kind of broke up because he was really controlling. He was kind of controlling. It was really early stages to tell, but in the early stages, he was just kind of like, I don't know, I'd known him since I was 13, so I'd known him for a really long time, and when we dated versus when we were friends, he was a totally different person, and I was kind of scared. Like, I was like, if he can hide the fact that he's a completely different person from me for so many years, what else is he hiding? So I was like, yeah, maybe I'm not ready for this. So I kind of backed out. And then I got with Ryan in April. Oh my god. Yeah, but you're young and free. You should be doing that sort of thing. I wish I did that sort of thing, because I think it would have opened my eyes about not jumping into relationships so fast.
No,
like, I got with Ryan in April, and I broke up with Rob in like February, so there wasn't that big of a gap. But I was with Ryan for like, how long was I? I was with Rob for like 2-3 weeks, not even that. And I was with Ryan for like a good 2 months.
I was with Connor for 6 months, and it was just...
I think I was with Ryan. I was with Ryan for 3 months exactly, because I'm pretty sure we broke up like a few days after our 3-month anniversary.
There was so much ups and downs on me and Connor, and then after when we broke up, he said he was on crack for the whole 6 months.
Yeah, because a child in secondary school is going to say that he is going to be on... What the fuck? That's him saying that it's like... It wasn't me.
He regretted the relationship.
Wow. Did you punch him in the face when he said that?
No.
Why?
Can't find him. He's like disappeared from the skate park because he goes on his bike now instead of a scooter.
Does he still go to your school?
No, he left when he broke up with me. He went Bauer.
Oh shit.
Innit? I was like, you bloody pussy.
I wonder if he was just moving schools and that's why he was off. And he just didn't want to tell you that he's moving school.
He wasn't moving school in the first place though.
That's weird.
You know, he broke up with me and he was like, I've decided to move schools.
Wimp. I broke up with my first girlfriend, so I moved schools. Do you know why that is though? I think it's because where you're so popular with so many people, him breaking up with you, a lot of people would be on your side, and it might have like freaked him out. He might have thought he was gonna get.
I got like so many calls that day. And they were all in school. Yeah, it was lunchtime. I was off. Yeah, and he texted me.
Why were you off?
Oh, I was ill.
Oh.
And then I got loads of phone calls.
What? So he texted you? He broke up with you over text? That's pathetic. Like, hey, Emily's ill. Quick, break up with her so I don't have to see her in person. That's pathetic.
I ask people out and break up with them like in person.
Like, I always say breaking up with somebody in person is the best way to go. But I tend to break up with people over text a hell of a lot.
Yeah, because especially if you like dating someone 6 weeks ago, because they like, it's like you're gonna invite them to like stay with you. Then you have to go, oh yeah, by the way, I'm breaking up with you, bye. And then they're gonna have to go all the way back home.
I like, not even that. I just get kind of like, I can't say what I want to say in person, especially with Ryan. No matter what I was saying, it could be something so sweet and innocent. He felt the need to interrupt me every time I opened my mouth. So it was like, I would have got so frustrated trying to break up with him and not being able to finish my sentence. I would have shouted and screamed in his face, I'm breaking up with you. Probably slapped him and ran off. And that's like a big thing because I can't run to shit.
You know, I'm 6 stone.
Let's not even talk about weight. If you put my cat on a scale 32 times, that's how much I weigh. Let's just leave it there. We genuinely put Jinx on a scale and was like, oh, this is how much she weighs. And then I was like, I'm not telling you because then they'll figure out how much I weigh. Duh! I'll tell you after the video. But, yeah. I was like, hey, if you put her on a scale 32 times, that's me. It was not amusing. It's really bad though, because if she weighs like 2-3 stone, can you imagine that times 32? No, I promise you she doesn't weigh 2-3 stone. I promise.
That'll be some fat cat.
Yeah, she can be quite fat, but she's only pot-bellied at the moment because she's unwell. And my baby is poorly.
We both said that. Jinx, 23. Have vlog. You owe me a chocolate bar.
Oh, fuck's sake. If anyone owes anyone chocolate, it's you. You owe me chocolate. Because I'm fat. Feel sorry for me.
Have you seen this? I'm like skinny ass.
Oh my god, she's so fat. Oh my god.
I got rolled.
My boobs are always like 10 times more big, like 10 times bigger on camera. It's kind of scary. What's up with the light? Oh, there we go. We're being invited. But yeah, I have a cat called Jinx. She's only 2. What the fuck are you doing?
My pack of rolls.
This is Emily's bedroom. Surprisingly clean, considering there's 2 of us, and
The
we're
stickers
both.
on the wall isn't mine. I've got to take them
Yeah,
off.
they're Leon's, but that is definitely Emily's. Hello,
Sorry.
sexy.
I'm getting a Zac Efron calendar this time.
Ooh, are you getting his Baywatch one? You know.
And then there's like a little desk over there. That's where my shrine's gonna be for.
Yeah.
Keeping. It's got my stuff on it, but there's like a vase there, and it's been in the family for generations. And I got fake flowers going in it.
Yeah, my mum used to have that when I was a kid.
And
Scary that I remember that, to be honest.
And then I'm gonna print out pictures, put it in that like frame and everything.
Are you going to print them out really small so you can do like a little collage?
I don't know.
I've made you want to do it, but it's so much effort, isn't it?
I might print out a small one to go in that bit there.
If you just, you could technically send them to me. I could do them on paint and like make it really small, print it out, and then you could cut around it and stuff and put it in. But yeah, we have so many pets. Well, you have so many pets.
Well, right. So in our house, there's Milky, R.I.P. Sasha, R.I.P. Well, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
Like,
So Sasha was like the family dog, and your mum had her for such a long time. She had her for years and years and years, but she passed away sadly. Like
4, 5,